Welcome back to Emilee's Paper Caper. I'm back working with my Tonic Studios Tim Holtz travel stamp platform. And last week I had a rough week with it. It was not cooperating. And I think I figured out the problem. I keep stamping up here in the upper left corner. And one of the tips that I was given was to stamp more in the middle. So we are going to try again. Let's see how we did. Nope. Nope. Let's try it without the magnet. We're going to try a different stamp set, see if we can do better with the stamp platform. It's Tonic Studios, Tim Holtz, and it's a travel stamp platform. This is a beautiful butterfly. We're stamping in the middle. I had been stamping up in this corner, upper left corner, and it wasn't cooperating at all. Maybe it was because I had the wrong kind of stamp set or the stamps weren't thick enough. Let's see how we do with this stamp. Much better. Very, very, very pretty. I think these stamps are a little thicker. They're from Ranger, and I think I can just tell that they're thicker and that they're going to work better with this press. Out of limitations comes creativity. It's working. It's working. And after I finish with the stamp press, I am going to stamp signature stamps on all my paper scraps. I had a bunch of paper scraps left over when I'd stamped the leaves a couple weeks ago, and I want to use those nice white scraps to create signature spots for the back of my cards. Any small stamp can become a signature spot. I have a whole tray full of just tiny signature stamps. And I put those on the backs of my cards. Oh, look how cute that is. I need a stem for that flower. A little wonky, it's not quite centered. Let's try again with another piece of paper. This process with the stem and the flower reminds me of some two-step stamps that I have. And next week, I think we're going to play with two-step stamps. Okay, we are going to set the press aside and we will start doing some signature stamps. Here are some that I've already stamped on the scraps. I'm going to go in with a circle punch and punch them out. and I can color that in, and it'll go on the back of a card for the signature. Oh, that reminds me. My coloring cards from last week. I've colored them in with crayon, gel pen, and marker, and now they just need to go on a card front. But I'm very happy with how these turned out. They were a lot of fun. So those were from last week. And just wanted to show you how I cut these out. When you're working with a small piece of paper, you can just position it, turn the punch over, position that item, and just punch it out. This is a great way to use up little scraps that are left over. Waste not, want not, right? May even be able to get a few more out of there. I have a little snail here. And when I sign my cards, I usually just say Emilee, where I put my initials and the month and year, like 9/2025, 10/2025, whatever it is. Okay, let's do some stamping. I just wanted to show you how I punch them out. This is a cute butterfly. So many scraps. I just couldn't let it all go to waste. This is a favorite of mine. It says, "Reuse me." It makes a nice little spot for a signature. I'll cut these down into 3 little spots, and underneath there'll be a spot for me to sign. This one looks like a Hallmark logo, but it says handmade, but it looks like Hallmark. I think it's funny. I'm stamping with my favorite ink. This is VersaFine pigment ink. It makes very fine details. This is an older stamp. It says "Lovingly Handmade by." It's a Stampendous stamp. I'm not sure of the date, but it makes a very nice signature spot. And then this little happy birthday banner. This is nice to put this to sign on a birthday card. Eat cake is another nice one for the back of a birthday card. Well, I have a lot of punching to do. My channel mascot, Sir Scraps-a-Lot, and Pixie Parchment are gonna keep me company. And they always remind me to tell you, keep on stamping, scrapping, and paper crafting.